this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Of the people, by the people, for the people, from the people, without the people, against the people. That guy Lincoln grows on you. On the beach at Anzio, I forgot to duck, and I got hit in the arm with a hunk of shrapnel.
Hurt, soldier?
No, sir. I didn't know a surgeon could be left-handed.
Did you ever see a pitcher named Lefty Grove?
Yes, sir. I saw him walk 3 men in a row one time.
Well, I'll try and do better than that.
Say, Major.
Yes?
What does E pluribus unum mean?
E pluribus unum? That's Latin.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
Well, it means out of many, one.
One what?
Well, one nation, one people.
Out of many people?
Well, sure. Our country's made up of many kinds of people, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
People from many different countries, different religions, different colored skins. Even left-handed people. E pluribus unum. Haven't thought of that in years. Out of many, one. That's where we get our strength. There's a scientific reason for it, too. Like these instruments here. They're not pure steel, they're an alloy. A mixture of different metals. That's why they're strong and sharp. It's the same with America. All these people have helped make the country freer and stronger. And America has made each of them freer and stronger. That's it, all right. That's the American idea. We give our best, each of us. We get back the best that everybody has to offer. That's freedom and democracy. That's what E pluribus unum means.
E pluribus unum. Not a bad idea. I got sent back to the rear for a couple of weeks' rest. We stopped at a Heine prison camp one day, and I picked up a Frenchman. His outfit was on our left at Casino.
They look much different than the day they marched into Paris. Then they were arrogant, unconquerable.
These guys don't look like supermen to me. Were you in Paris when they came?
Yes, I was there. They put me in a concentration camp. We tried to get out, 6 of us. 2 of us made it.
Where'd you go?
I joined the underground.
Gee, that must have been pretty rugged. You know, I mean, hard. What'd you do in the underground?
Oh, bridges, factories, things like that. Once a German troop train.
You guys really got around.
But I like better to fight like this in the open with the French army. With other men, a man does not feel so lonely. He feels more free.
Free in the army?
You have never been in a concentration camp. There you eat the Nazis' bread and do his work in safety. And that is slavery. But to fight and go hungry and destroy the Nazi, that is freedom. Liberty.
When we were kids, we never thought much about freedom and liberty. Maybe it's because we had so much of it.
They killed my wife.
You'll get even with them. We'll be in Rome in a couple of weeks.
No, for that I can never get even.
Well, what are you gonna do after this is over?
After the war? I don't know.
What would you like to do?
Well, first I will visit the grave of my wife.
Sure.
And then I think I would like to vote again.
Vote?
Well, that is the test, is it not? That is how I will know.
Know what?
That I am free. I have fought for a long time. And I want to know for sure that I will have the freedom I have been fighting for. And when a man can vote, when men can vote together and decide how they shall live together, why then they are free.
I could have voted the last time, and I didn't do it.
Oh, that is too bad. Many men have died for what you throw away. When free men vote together, there is nothing they cannot do. I remember before the war, I used to go to a little cafe in Paris. It was called Café de Dumago. Someday I shall sit there again with my friends, and we will talk about France and what is good for France. Oh, we will not always agree, of course, and we will argue, but that is good. And if I get a little drunk and talk too loud and pound on the table, I will not be arrested for it. Because no matter what I say, I will be talking about my country. And my country will be free. Yes, I want to vote again.
Hey. Hey. I picked this up in the last town. You want a piece?
Yeah.
It's Italian bread, but it's not bad. Hey, what are you looking at? There's nothing out in that field.
Not anymore. This yours?
If that's a 1918 penny, it's mine. It's got a couple of feathers worn out in the back.
You don't have to identify it. Besides, those aren't feathers. They're 2 heads of wheat.
Wheat? How do you know?
I'm a farmer.
Wonder what they put wheat on a penny for.
Oh, maybe because wheat is bread. Bread's what people eat. People all over the world. This used to be a wheat field. Might have been pretty good, too, if they'd rotated the crops once in a while.
And I thought these things were a couple of feathers.
Wheat on a penny? Hell, that's what I'm fighting for.
For wheat?
Yeah, in a way. People all over the world raise wheat. We're fighting for them. They're fighting for us. You know, I never used to think much about those other people. English, French, Russian, and Chinese. They weren't ordinary folks like us. They were different, kind of. And then I read. I saw pictures how the Russian and Chinese scorched the earth. Why, they even killed their livestock so the Nazis and Japs couldn't use them. Well, I'm a farmer. All of my family is farmers. I thought about them killing their livestock and burning their crops. Takes something pretty bad to make a farmer do that. When a farmer fights for something bigger than his crops, brother, he's fighting for something big. I figured it must be their freedom they're fighting for. They're on our team, so they're fighting for our freedom, too. Maybe they burned their wheat so we wouldn't have to burn ours. Couple of feathers, huh? Come on out and visit us sometime in Nebraska. Make it in the fall when the wheat's ripe. We got 1,000 acres out there and it looks like pure gold. Only it's better than gold. It's bread.
That was Hank Barlow. And he died 2 days later. A German sniper got him in a wheat field. It was 3 weeks later that our guys took Rome, but I wasn't with them. I was pulled out and sent back to England. Everybody said that this was going to be the big push, the invasion. It sure looked like it. It felt like it, too. And when the time came, they didn't even have to tell us. There's some stuff you don't get unless you're going places. You don't get French money either. It makes you feel like you really want to pray. In God we trust. In God all of us trusted. An Episcopalian from Oregon. A Jewish boy from Iowa. A Catholic from New Jersey. A white man from Chicago. And a Negro from South Carolina. This was one army out of one nation. Out of 48 states. Out of many peoples and many colors and many religions. This was E pluribus unum, all right. We trusted in God, and we trusted in each other. We trusted in each other because we needed each other. And when you looked around and saw the other guys, you knew that nobody could lick us. We were strong because we were free and equal, and we were together. That's what democracy means. That's what was on the penny. That's what we were fighting for. This was the Army of Liberation. And what an army. That guy was right. When you know America, you know what you're fighting for.
Okay, men. Over the side.
Now I'm going home. It'll be swell to see my girl, my mother, my house. But that's not all I'm going back to. It took me a long time to discover America. Longer than it took Columbus, I guess, and I had to make a long trip, too. I found out that it belongs to me. It belongs to me and you and all the rest of the people back home. We licked the Nazis together, and we're going to lick the future together. That's the thing you learn in the Army, that a bunch of guys can do anything if they work together. That's the way democracy works, and that's why democracy works. I know what that Frenchman was talking about now. I want to vote too. I want to go back and help run our country, and that's a big job. It's a job that'll take 130 million of us all working hard. You see, I want to make damn sure that we don't lose the things that I've been fighting for and learning about. Because we've really got something, brother. I found that out. And I want to hang on to it. Together, we killed the Nazi idea. Well, together, we're going to keep on building the American idea. We're going to make sure we've got a place where free kids can grow up into free men. Where every man is free and strong and equal. And where everything is run according to Lincoln. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. And that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. That was Lincoln's America, and it's my America, and it's your America. How about it, soldier? A penny for your thoughts.